Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? Excuse me. I am so ready for this. So it's supposed to start in 9 minutes. And we've got it here.
Convicted murderer Lori Vallow Daybell now facing charges related to the death of her fourth husband.
She said, I don't know who you are, what you did with Charles, but I can murder you now.
The Doomsday Cult Mom Arraignment. Live coverage today at 10/9 Central, only on Court TV.
Okay, let me make sure nothing happens. Good morning, Cree. Let's see. Okay, yeah, just make sure. Don't let me be watching somewhere
Convicted
else.
murderer Lori Vallow Daybell now facing charges related to the death of her fourth husband.
She said, I don't know who you are, what you did with Charles, but I can murder you now.
The Doomsday Cult Mom Arraignment. Live coverage today at 10/9 Central, only on Court TV.
Okay, well, let's... Okay, yeah. Just make sure that that's what we're going to watch. Okay, under 7 minutes. Good morning, Sicilian Princess. I am so ready for this woman to pay for her evil ways. I wish I could go. It's crazy that she's just right down the road here from me. I wish I could be there. But really, it's, all the craziness. This is why I really think they should. First of all, we should be allowed to watch any trial. We're all allowed a seat in every courtroom. But they wouldn't have such a circus of people down at the courthouse if they would just air this stuff. So I don't know that I wouldn't enjoy going downtown Phoenix, but a big part of me would love to be there. During the trial, I'm going to have to be there some. I'm just going to have to. Fourth husband. I know, right? Yep. Way too many people pass away suspiciously around this woman. That's the thing. It's not, Chad's a whole nother vomit. But this woman had people been dying around her for a long time before she met Chad. Because even if you have cult-like thoughts about things, that doesn't mean that you kill people. That takes a certain kind of person. So what I would like to see is more people be charged in this, like both Melanies. Can't wait to see how she plays it. Right, Frazzle? Good morning, Four Frogs. Good morning, Sicilian sweetie. Let's hope we don't have internet issues again. So I've got a good video to watch, a couple good videos to watch after this is over. Am I lagging at all, guys? Is everything good? 2 Sicilians in here, a princess and a sweetie. Can I be able to not say something to her? I don't know what that means. Would I be able to see her and not say something to her? If that's what you're asking, I don't know. That would be difficult, right? I don't know how people didn't pounce on her at her sentencing, saying that her friend Tammy Daybell comes to visit her. If I was Tammy's family, I would have gone to jail for sure. How dare you say something so foul? I'm so curious if Colby's going to be there, any of her family. Oh, good. Okay, cool. You know, she was a hairdresser, and so she used to always, most every place she lived, which was a lot of places, she would have a chair and, you know, a setup to do hair. So I'm curious how she manages, you know, in prison without all that. But also, do you know, she started dyeing Tylee's hair when she was a baby. Can you believe that? Jeez, that's gross. Okay, waiting for court TV, okay? Woo, woo. Good morning, Amanda Panda. I don't know if I would sit there quiet. I know. Yeah, see, that would be difficult. Especially if she's so smug and shit about it. Right, right. Yep, frazzled. But can you imagine dyeing a baby's hair? Who does that? Looks like something's happening. Right, Frazzle? I think so too. Yeah. Can you imagine? Okay, that's loud. Hey, Legs. What is going on? That's painful. In the earbud here. So her trial here in Phoenix is scheduled to start April 4th, 24. I will be streaming that. And April is when Chad's trial starts. in Idaho. So we're going to have to be trying to dueling the whole thing. Oh, what happened? Specialists, they got heavy. This better not be going on somewhere else. Because we're a couple minutes late right now. Okay. Good morning, Mwit. Happy Cappy. Here we go. Woohoo. Oh. Okay, I'm going to mute myself. Hey, pharmacy girl. Oh, that. Yeah, I'm going to watch the Adelson. Yeah, I did watch Parties.
Good morning, Mr. Shuck. Just keep your mic muted until your matter is called. Thank you.
His, yeah, it just started. EFAM, yes. We're just getting started. Yeah, isn't that crazy that Donna Adelson, I cannot with her. My God, that whole damn family. They all need to go to jail. Good to see you, pharmacy girl. Oh, really? Be found. I'm sorry. Yeah. Lots of stuff going on in there, but wish we could see more stuff. But I guess that's okay. Oh. Good morning, DC. Any minute now, I guess. Yeah, I would kind of feel like maybe like her sister and her mom and some of them might be there in court because they haven't seen her. I don't think they've gone there to visit her. I don't actually know. I don't know. I think I heard that she does talk on the phone to her mom pretty regularly, and we learned that her and Chad are able to communicate, which is so weird to me. And yet he's already throwing her under the bus in his trial. So what is he telling her if they're communicating? What is he saying? Which those would be some jailhouse phone calls that I would like to hear. I was listening to somebody talking about it, and they said to be on a fly on the wall for that one. And then it's like, oops, yeah, you can be because it's all recorded. Oh God, legs. Oh my. Right, beat them, right? Yeah. Well, this is the thing. The world was supposed to end July 2020. Is that when they were 21? I can't remember. So this is a thing. When these people, they have these groups of people that go down these roads. Once that date comes and goes, what do they come up with another date? I don't really understand. Isn't that when they decide this is, none of this was true? Yeah, exactly. That's what what is he saying to her?
Then I'll
Yep.
go ahead and go on the record, and I'll
And then
begin
you
with
wonder,
the
is she
rights
going to
statement.
end up being a witness in his
Folks in the
trial?
back of the
I don't think
courtroom,
she.
If you are present today,
Oh, wait, I'll shut up.
and you are a victim of a crime pending before this court, you do have rights under Arizona law. They include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy and prompt and final conclusion of the case, to be present at court proceedings, and to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney. You have the right to be heard before the court makes any decision on negotiation of a plea, scheduling, and sentencing. You have the right to receive restitution from a person who has been convicted of causing your loss. If you have not been provided with a written statement of the victim's rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. All right, then. So are we ready on number 6 and 7?
6 and 7, Vallow.
All right, then.
We have
Do you know if the victim wishes to be heard at this point?
sorry, check.
calling number 6 on this morning's calendar. Number 6 is CR 2021. It is 001704. And number 7 is CR 2022 142. State of Arizona versus Lori Vallow. It's the time set. Not guilty arraignment case.
Your Honor, Attorney Kay have to state the record the victim is virtually in the 2022 matter. Also, for the record, and we're going through the 2021. We have attempted to reach them. We are unable to reach them at this point, but they were aware of this. And did just want the court to know that they did wish to appear.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. Counsel?
Good morning, Keith Terry and Danae Suki on behalf of Ms. Vallow, who's present appearing in custody.
Thank you. And ma'am, could you state your full name, please,
Lori Vallow Daybell,
and your date of birth?
6/26/73.
All right, then this is the time set for the not guilty arraignment on each count. We'll start with number 6. As to number 6, ma'am, you are before the court on count 1. We'll enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Do you waive a reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
And we'll set the matter for your next court hearings are this as follows in this case. The next court hearing will be an initial pretrial conference. That will be on January 18th. It's at 8:15 in the morning before Commissioner Garfinkel. The comprehensive pretrial conference will be on February 21. It's at 8:30 in the morning, and that's before Judge Boreski. The final trial management conference will be on March 28th. That's also at 8:30 in the morning before Judge Boreski. And then the trial assignment date on this case will be on April 4th. That's at 9 o'clock in the morning, and that's before the master calendar judge. You do need to be present for the court hearings. If you fail to appear without good cause, a warrant could issue for your arrest. I'll go ahead and affirm the current release conditions. We go to number 7. On number 7, ma'am, you are also before the court for a not guilty arraignment on count 1. We'll enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. We'll set the matters for the next court dates, which are likely to be the same ones I just gave you. The initial pretrial conference, that will be on January 18th. It's at 8:15 in the morning before Commissioner Garfinkel. Comprehensive pretrial conference, that will be on February 21. It's at 8:30 in the morning before Judge Boreski. The final trial management conference is March 28. It's at 8:30 in the morning. That's also before Judge Boreski. And then your trial assignment date is April 4th. That's at 9 o'clock in the morning, and that's before the master calendar judge. I'll go ahead and affirm the current release conditions to this cause as well. From the state, was there any additional issues that you wanted the court to review or discuss?
Yes, Your Honor, 2 things. First, these are both first-degree murder cases. The court set the trial dates as if they were not complex. First-degree murder cases are automatically complex cases. We would ask that we amend the dates to align with complex case 270 days out for the trial date.
Yeah. If I do that, will we be able to get dates today?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, and does the defense wish to be heard?
No.
You wish to be heard on that issue?
Your Honor,
Object, or do you agree?
we object at this time.
All right, then, I think I'll just leave the dates the way they are now, and I'll ask the state to go ahead and file a motion before the assigned, either before the next court date or the Judge Boreski, and let him decide how he wants to proceed with respect to the dates.
Sure.
What was the other issue?
The other issue, Your Honor, was the state did file and emailed it to the court and counsel on Monday with regards to a protective order for the exhibits so that the state can comply with all of the protective orders that are in place in Idaho. I know defense counsel has not had a time to respond to that, so I didn't know if the court wanted to set a time before Judge Boreski so that we could deal with that issue. Obviously, we don't want to wait till the IPTC to handle that.
Okay, sir,
We do not object to a protective order.
You do not object? I did receive the proposed order. Defense counsel has indicated there's no objection, so the court will grant that request, and I'll sign the order immediately following the hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state has no other issues.
All right, thank you. Anything from the defense?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, and thank you. We'll be in recess as to this matter. Thank you for appearing. Oh, it's on my. I sure wrote. Oh, it's ordered. I think I affirmed both dates. Did I not? The release conditions on both? Oh, is she what? Yes. She needs to sign for the release conditions. I know I'm getting it right now. I'm sorry. My apologies. Yeah, I will. Oh, okay. I just sent one. Not the number.
Okay, I guess that's it. Good morning, Crafting with Dee, Marion. Yeah, I would really like to slap that look off her face. I would like to do more than that, I think. But, so I had my TV, the local TV on here while they were doing this, and it says on there, they said the conspiracy, but that is not what the website says. It's so annoying. I'm going to pull that back up and see if anything has changed. It says on the website, first-degree murder, period. It just does. So annoying to me because I want it to be first-degree murder. But I do love seeing her in an orange MCSO. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let me see. Sorry, guys, I can't see chat right now. I'm going to pull up this case information on this biatch. I like how she says Vallow Daybell. You know, did she really go and change her name legally? Because I don't know that she had time to do that. You know, running amok, killing people and whatnot. Yeah, in Arizona, they won't call her Daybell. See? Okay, guys, I'm gonna right, Easy, that's right. Eye for an eye. If you can bury your kids in your boyfriend's yard, you need to. Word on the street is JLR is a ladies' man. Oh God, I was gonna say that this morning too. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Oh my God, isn't that hilarious? You know what? I don't know what happened because I never heard I don't know what exactly what Betty said. I never heard what she actually said, but I heard Dolly talking about it. And he said that she said he's a serial killer and a ladies' man, a player or whatever, I don't know. But Dolly was saying I could believe he's a serial killer before I could believe that he's a ladies' man. That cracked me up so bad. I know. He does not seem to me like he'd be all smooth with the ladies. He just doesn't. Oh, man. I wonder how Jerry feels about that because, you know, he's one of her favorites. Oh, my God, that's funny. Oh, yeah, that's what he said. Hoes in all area codes. Oh, Lord. Okay, you guys, did I miss something? Because for me, I did not hear the judge say what she was charged with. I didn't hear that come out. So if you look on here, it says right here, murder first degree, premeditated. That's what it says. See, I don't understand why. So it was just on a ticker at the bottom of the news channel earlier that said conspiracy to commit murder. Now, I know that is what was supposed to happen with Brandon Boudreaux. I thought she was going to be charged with conspiracy to commit murder, but he didn't die. They tried to kill him, but he didn't die. So press passes. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened with those two. I thought they were friends. I've only caught a little bit of that, but it did crack me up pretty bad. I wonder if JLR is here in my area code right now. Wonder what kind of ass he's going to get here in Arizona, because you know he's going to be over here with Lori Vallow. I assume. I don't know. I thought he would probably haul balls over here for Chelsea Grimm too, but Grimm, I guess her name is. Sorry for all that. And just let's be very clear. I did not say that he's a ladies' man or a serial killer. I said none of this. This is what I've heard that Betty said, but I never even heard Betty say it. Oh, have they? Okay, I didn't know. He ignored her at the Trump rally because his girlfriend was with him. Oh, for real? Is that for real? Oh my God. I didn't hear that part. So she got all fired up and started saying shit. Oh my God. I need to go watch Betty and find it because I don't even know. Oh, couple days. Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on real quick, guys. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry, I was my baby boy got here and so that makes the dogs go crazy. He was contacting others in her name. She told others last year, like using her email. What? Oh, that's really weird. Why would you do that? I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but if you're trying to be somebody, why are you trying to be Betty? I'd go a little different route if it were me. So yeah, Happy Cappy. Apparently, there's been a falling out between JLR and Bullhorn Betty. Betty not married. Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm catching up. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, he's dating. Okay, isn't that okay? Easy. I think I've heard of her. Is that the one that gave sent that information to what's her name? Shit. Aaron, EKC. Okay, yeah. Wait. Doing the okay, yeah, let me find that. Let me see. Let me see. Oh my God, that is so damn funny. Oh, okay. I see now. That is too damn funny. Oh, and I think we can go back and watch Hidden True Crime because it looks like she's interviewing somebody that might be that I think was in the courthouse. Okay. Okay, so it was a live. Let me see. It was last week. Bullhorn Betty has landed. Is that it? Well, yeah, if he was looking shit up and pretending to be her, that's bullshit. I don't, what kind of crap is that? Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. You know, that's why it's hard for me to even picture him being like a ladies' man because he just seems like a weirdo. Like he doesn't even seem to, when he's on a live, he doesn't even seem to be that comfortable with it. In my opinion. I don't know. I don't know the guy really. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay. Yeah, I love EKC also. Yeah, I don't get time. You know, I try to see things that all of a sudden I've been watching this Turtle Island, got myself all watching that, but okay, we're gonna watch this on under fair use.
I'm hoping I'm okay. But we'll go over just a few things. Let me just say hi to everybody. It's so nice to see you. I made it home safely. I called Olivia and Mom, made sure they made it home safely. Everybody's home safe and sound, I have to tell you, this trip as all didn't come out without its stresses and curveballs, as you can imagine. But nice to see you, Maddie Dawn. Bookworm, it's nice to see you. Karen, Ronnie, Kathy, Melody, Huntress, it's nice to see you. I see you. Kim, set to number 1. Tammy, Kitchena, nice to see you. Cool Gamer, hello. We did, you know, we are going to go into the PI stuff, so stick around. Everybody's going to want to hear this because I am not letting off this. I'm upset.
Yeah,
I'm
legs
angry,
it does.
and
I think she
yet
has.
Here he is again without. He's supposed to be a private investigator. I haven't opened my mouth out about any of the information. He was. I told some people some of the information that we were told. They must have went back, which is their right to do. Went back and relayed that. Instead of him letting the information go over to law enforcement and letting law enforcement do their job to investigate what I found, he's already on there talking about information he knows nothing about without even doing one scintilla of due diligence or even picking up the phone to call me. Nothing. He wonders, well, unprofessional and unethical, and I'm going to go through it again. And not only that, I am definitely filing a complaint in Florida, and I am definitely calling the Kingsport Sheriff's Department as well as Kingsport Police Department and filing a formal complaint with them. And if anybody has a problem with it, that's their problem to have, because I don't care. I don't care. He violated his license. The rules surrounding his license, he violated. And he muddied the water for a case. And I'm not going to sit and baby. Tammy Sue, nice to see you. Justin, it's nice to see you, Little Bug. Nice to see you. Hearts, hearts, hearts.
Okay, is she talking about JLR here then? Yeah,
I love you. I love you. I love you. Nice to see you. But I have to be honest with you. I am one hot Betty. I am one hot Betty. I didn't know there was one this red. There is. Like flaming hot. Flaming hot Betty. I know there's going to be an emoji. I feel it. Not an emoji. I feel a thumbnail coming on. I feel a thumbnail coming on from a hate channel. Betty. Oh, Rusty, it's nice to see you. Pink, it's nice to see you as well. Sharon, good evening. Good evening, James. Sonia, I think we got everybody. Did we get everybody? I still got a ways to go. Frank, hello, hello. If I missed you guys, this is just a big blanket DC. I see you. I see you. You're just going to have to change your damn name, okay? I'm sorry. We're going to have to call you something different on the Bullhorn Betty channel, okay? I go through it, and I want everybody to know I see them, okay? And your name just happens to be ICU. This is so confusing. This is so confusing. I'm confused. Oh, PJ. Hey, love. Lady May, it's nice to see you.
so Justin hadn't been there in a while that I've seen till the, oh, okay. Huh. I didn't know about this either. But then you guys said that Justin is a moderator for right, yeah, I think did Molly and Betty have a fallen out? I'm lost. Oh, wow. Huh. I am not. I guess I better be checking out some tea because I do not know about any of this. One hot bet, yeah. Oh my God. I want to hear about the serial killer stuff. See, I don't know sometimes when Dolly's just being funny. Because that sounded really crazy.
Robin, hello, Vit. Nice to see you as well. So the first thing we're going to talk about, okay?
Yeah, Sicilian, I think
I just want to say,
I think so.
Jennifer, Leslie, the family, I even got to speak to some of Holland's biological family. And I got to say that both of these girls are loved, are absolutely loved. You know, you saw what they are willing to do in the pouring rain, handing out flyers. Like, this is the Christmas parade, you know, and it's so sad. But this is the biggest event for that town. This was an opportunity for them to
really
get some flyers out and into local hands, because
who is it?
There's so many people. I have to tell you, we walked up to a cop and, well, I wasn't there for this, but what Olivia explained to me. I had to stay at the hotel. There was a whole situation, but either way, Olivia was going to get something to eat with her and mom. And there was a place that we had visited. And as she was driving by, there were cops there, and they were going into a specific building of this place that we were just at the day before. And so Olivia and mom decided to go in and, just because she's very inquisitive anyways. And we were just there, and there was cops there. So she was probably going to just, talk to them about, have you seen, is this why you're here, or whatever, what may be. And the cop himself told Olivia he had just learned of Lynn's disappearance just days ago. A cop in that town had just learned of Holland's disappearance prior to Olivia speaking with him. And I just want that to set in for everybody, because a lot of people say that everybody just knows about this. If we're out, No. Especially with Holland's case, it didn't make attention. Holland was missing when we first went out Layla's case. So if Holland was missing then, we would have been looking for Holland as well. So the idea.
Okay, I need to go up for more. Okay. Just, yeah. Hey, Cindy. That's what I'm saying too. I've never had a problem with Justin. When I met him, he was very, very nice to me, and I never had any issue with him. But it did surprise me to hear that he is hanging out with voices. I cannot go there. Cannot. That one is, even if she didn't defend Billy Joe, she's just a little much for me. She's not my thing. Share. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I haven't seen him over there, but I heard that he's a mod for her now, which blew my mind. So, okay, I'll go forward a little bit.
That we just understand. We were out there. I'm not going to go into what we heard. I'm not going to go into the conversations. It is not for social media. There's things that I'll bring on here. When I'm doing this type of work, it's the case. Okay. The parents are involved. They're actively looking. We're not having a summary. But if he would have just out, either way, it's going over to law enforcement. Like I told the families, I don't know if it's her or not. All I know is what I'm hearing. I'm sending the leads over to law enforcement. Give them a few days. I'll let them know when I send it. The reciprocity agreements with 7 other states. Okay. I'm going to get this back here. If, do you see this big word right here? And they even emphasize it because they put it in capital letters. If they meet certain requirements prior to conducting.
I'm just a couple of blocks away.
Okay, is this it? This private, is JLR a private investigator? So is it this part here?
Everybody hear me? Up on the shelf, can you hear me? Great. Okay. First,
yeah, I can't do voices one bit. I can't do her. I think that shit's weird as hell.
An investigation in another state. In my frustration, you can understand why I call that man unprofessional and unethical. And I'm sick and tired of him trying to use my name to take clout from me. And say, oh, Aunt Betty, look what she's doing. Look what she's doing. Oh my God, she's saying this, she's saying that. Oh, dude, look what you're doing. Because I'm not violating the law, buddy. You, my friend, are. At least you're. And I tell you what, that's something, I'm a law and order. If anybody knows anything about me, I'm a law and order person. And sometimes you just got to tell them something. And I'm sorry, what he did, he shouldn't have done. He shouldn't even have been in that state. And if he was, he should have been there on his own accord. But he was paid $3,000 to get there. That is a business transaction. He violated his license here in the state of Florida. And that is something that all of his fans are going to have, that's going to, jacket pill y'all are going to have to swallow. But don't come beat Bullhorn Betty, because I follow the law when I go into these communities. Just to make sure that that is cleared up. And when a law enforcement officer tells me not to talk to them or go to their house or be in a specific area, whether it's by proxy through the parent or not, I'm going to follow that law enforcement advice and suggestion. Because again, I'm there to help, not interfere.
Yes, sir. We're next month's garage sale.
I'm looking for a missing girl. I'm searching for her in the woods. I'm following anything that I can.
Right. Oh, SF and oh. Okay. I am so lost, guys.
Sergeant, establish your recon post downstairs. Code red. You know what to do. Yes, sir. All right, man.
Let me move. Let me try to find.
Perfect. I mean, I'm glad it's a national publication, you know, any attention, but it just brought that Sun article. We're going to read it. It felt like it just victimized re-victimized the victims. And I'm just like, you know, what the hell? I mean, the stuff in there was true, but could we have just, you know, put a little lipstick on a pig, you know, with the girls? You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like they trashed the girls. That's what we know that they were on drugs and they were in a bad situation. You know, like I said, until you have that walk, you don't understand it. And I'm not going to sit there and defend it, but I felt it hurt my heart. I don't know what else to say. So hearing some of the things in that article, it just hurt my heart. I mean, these girls deserve. Oh, Lori Lowe, I need to talk to you. I swear, I am so. It's so funny that I see you in the chat right now, because I swear. I was driving home today and I was listening because I listened to church this morning. And so they're having a Christmas Eve special. And I'm like, the first thing I thought of was you. Reported, have been going to jail right and left for the last 2 years, and everybody just turns their head the other way. We got private investigators they support going in states that are even authorized to go in. But everybody just seems to be, and we even have one of their can go out there with a bullhorn, turtle boy, going everything that but they just support them. So it just seems like this element of criminal.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Easy. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, let me go get that. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so that's the thing. Thank you so much, DC.
Oh, only one left.
Okay, we're on the last present now. Last present. It's a big one. It's a board game. We're playing Battleship.
Okay, I got it now.
Mission accomplished.
Good morning, Obsessed.
So did I tell you? Huh? Nothing over here.
I got it. I got it. I got it. Exciting.
He's really excited about this.
Okay. Everybody go check out the Clipper channel too.
Told you. We told you when we started going after and talking about how JLR is dating Magnolia, that we were going after the biggest troll. And I couldn't understand why he's not claiming her. Why they're around. They're obviously, you know, staying together when they go out in these fields. They're staying in the same room. I'm not going to allege anything what they may or may not be doing. But when I was out at the front row Trump rally, she was rubbing his back. And when I asked him for a pin, he went inside her purse when she was not standing there. So I don't know what that says to everybody else here on the streets of YouTube. But to me, that implies a little more of a personal relationship. I never knew that he was going to take an opportunity to try to take my channel down by the use of SF Investigates and the war I'm having with him. I truly don't believe this is SF Investigates. And here's why. Because I've been posting these things on Twitter, and why they may be flagged or whatever, they're not coming down on Twitter, and that's his channel. So, Steve, you're wrong. You're not a Florida PI, or Florida PI, a Tennessee PI. Oh, and that brings me to my next thing. We'll get on to Steve because we got a lot to talk about.
Okay, see, I had no idea that anything was going on with SF Investigates either. Yeah, I know. I love Toy Story too. So does Jack. He really loves cars also. Yeah. I had no idea. So trying to take her channel down, did she get struck? See, I am so damn lost. So lost. I guess I should just listen, huh? Huh, jerk. We get caught up together. Yeah, right? Oh my God. What the F? I don't like the way everybody's trying to do that shit right now. That's not cool. Okay, I'm going to listen to now.
JLR. He is not going to intimidate me. He is not going to pressure me behind the scenes, and he is not going to shut my mouth. Let me tell you that right now. And I know he's watching. He pushed me way over the edge. And now your secrets are not mine to keep, buddy. You don't come in after me and take my channel. And I know it was you because this is the same strategy you used against Burnt Toast. And I know that because you told me. Again, your secrets are not mine to keep. Your shenanigans behind the scenes while you have this facade in front of people, again, is not my secrets to keep, Jonathan Lee Riches. Jonathan Lee Riches actually has tried to silence me politically. He told me that if I come clean, and this is why I've kept my mouth shut, that he was going to damage me politically. At this point, I don't give a shit. If they're going to take him over me, then I don't need to be a part of it anyways, period. Because he's a felon, he's still on felony probation, and he's doing a lot of damage behind the scenes, not only to me, but to other people to keep his secrets hushed. And I'm done. I'm not going to be playing these games. And as a matter of fact, there's things I'm not going to be discussing on here. I'll allege them. I'll allege a few things, but the rest of it, I'm taking to the law enforcement. I'm over it. And you are not going to take my channel. And if you do, so what? We'll build a new one. We'll build a new one. This is going to be clipped and sent all over the internet anyway. So I'm going to take this time before any more damage, before he can damage me any further. I'm going to take the time just to come clean. But before we do, I'm going to go ahead and play something for you because I've got to address yet another asshole on the streets of, oh, look. Hi, guys. Let's see if we'll stay here long enough for me to wave to you guys. I know you guys see me in my screen, but you guys can't even see me. I'm just waving at my screen. Hold on. You guys will see it in a second. Now you'll see. So there I am. So now I'm going to wait. There I am. See, I'm waving in the screen. Look at that. Look at Bullhorn Betty live on Twitter. Why? Because we're exposing two a-holes that have just muddied the waters, haven't they? So first, without further ado, our liar, pants on fire. Steve, SF investigates. We say your allegations of being licensed in the state of Tennessee are a lie, buddy. We do not believe. I'm going to demand receipts at this point. Now, I could be wrong. You know, Bullhorn Betty has made mistakes, and I own the mistakes I make.
Oh my God. Oh wow, thanks Mama. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Doug. I don't know. I don't know either. I'm just now trying to figure this out. Yes, I appreciate that so much, Mama. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just finding out, getting. I didn't know about any of this. Oh, it does. I don't have any idea. Yikes.
But I don't like being called a liar when I do my due diligence. Let's play and see what we found out, shall we, Steve?
Hey guys, Bullhorn Betty here. So I really get irritated about lies. I get irritated about people covering up their BS, and I get very irritated with people trying to call me a liar when I do my due diligence. I have checked the Department of Tennessee website. There is no Stephen Fisher. Stephen Fisher is not licensed in the state of Tennessee. If he's not on that list, he's not licensed. This is the email that I just received from one of my mods that was posted by Steve Fisher. Check it out.
Capturing the moment when Bullhorn Betty realizes I'm indeed licensed in Tennessee. It's the ultimate irony. Her entire live broadcast intended to discredit me backfires spectacularly and only served to spotlight her own profound stupidity.
So I'm going to be shocked when I find out that he is licensed in Tennessee, right? Okay. Well, here's the website for Tennessee PI to verify licenses. Check it out.
So I went over to the Department of Commerce and Insurance, and I clicked on the Verify a License link. At that point, I ran the first search as Stephen Fisher, and then I searched that name. As you see, several names come up in the search. And as I scroll down, I notice one thing missing: Stephen Fisher. Stephen Fisher is nowhere on the verified license link. So I decided to.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh, you have to oh gosh. I guess so, DC. Wow. Same here. This came up during the Kylie. Oh. Apparently this is new. I guess what I'm hearing, Mama's a Boss, that him and or JLR struck Betty or something. I don't think it's about, because she's talking about licensed in Tennessee and she said something about being licensed in Florida. So I don't think that part is about Kylie Rodney, but I think this is new. That's my guess, because I don't know. We're just now hearing what's going on right now. I heard Dolly talking about it. The thing that caught my attention is Dolly was saying that JLR is a ladies' man. That's what. Sorry. That's what had me laughing. So I wanted to see what this part's about.
Check the link different or the search different and put Fisher, comma, Stephen, just to verify that I didn't do anything wrong. So now I've done the search both ways. And guess what? The same exact list shows up for me. So this concludes that Stephen Fisher is not licensed in the state of Tennessee. Steve, show receipts. I don't see any Stephen Fisher on there. Call me stupid, but Stephen, you have to actually fill out an application, submit it with a application fee, and I'm sorry, but I'd like to see that proof.
So just saying, we've got some problems. He's trying to say that he's licensed in Tennessee, and I have verified it. I mean, I will call down there myself today and just confirm once and for all whether or not it has been, done. We'll find out. We'll definitely find out. Good morning, the real Me Too, Manic Mama. I'm sorry we're over here. Mel C, I see you. Nice to see you. Danellen, hopefully I got that. Screaming Mimi. I hope you guys share this all over the place, because here's what happened. I didn't realize that, Jonathan, well, I have realized because he does this to all of his women. He keeps them very secret. They're his dirty little secret. Okay. So when I saw Magnolia out there with Jonathan, I learned that Magnolia has cancer. Okay. And I don't know what type. I just, it was told to me. So it's obviously public information, or, not kept a secret. And so I had just had it. Okay. I really had just had it with his shenanigans with all these women and everything like that. I just want to let you ladies know, whenever he steps away to have those conversations, he's talking to another woman. Aunt Mary is not Aunt Mary. Aunt Mary is his sugar mama, and she lives in Georgia. He sneaks off with her out in the woods. I'm not going to allege what they're doing, but they go to a cabin several times a year, and that's the house he's living in. Okay. He does not own that home. That is the house that his sugar mama put him up in. Okay. He is on, and I found this out because he's lied to me for several years, telling me he was not on felony probation. Everybody.
Oh my God, this is hilarious. I know, right? I know. I know. Wow. Okay, but a lot. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, I don't know. This is wild, sugar mama. I cannot right now.
Oh no, it's a combat car. What's going on?
Step on Mr. Snotty's toes. What? Now, if you are both on the Lori case, don't let. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know if he's. I don't know. This is pretty funny shit, though. This is some shit. She is telling some shit, man. Wow. Right, Cecilia. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I have a hard time believing that anybody is down with that, but hey, everybody's got their own thing. I just love the hose in all area codes. That was good stuff. Go to the cabin. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. This is good stuff. Oh, my God.
He kept saying, and I went to bat for him because that's what he told me. And come to find out that was a lie. He does this shenanigans behind the scenes. So while I was sitting there researching what was going on and, you know, how many women, first of all, he's got some in Sarasota. He's got several in Tampa. I'm shocked who some of these people are. I got to be honest with you. And this is his thing. His facade is his secrecy. That's his power. So when we remove his secrecy, he no longer has power. And it's just very, very highly disturbing to me that something like him being with a girl turned out to me losing my channel for 7 days. But that's what it is. I knew he was going to come after me. I didn't know how hard, but I had to analyze the whole entire picture and find out who's really coming after me. Is it SF Investigates? He's doing the warring on Twitter publicly. This is somebody that's behind the scenes sneaky, right? Somebody that probably puts on a nice facade for everybody. He hates kids. Not that he wants anything bad to happen to kids, but he hates kids. So this facade that he's out there and doing things, he treats women like crap. One of his ex-girlfriends he beat. Okay, again, these are things that I'm learning. I've spoken with her before, right? These are horrible, horrible things, but that's not the big thing. Why is he taking me out for all these girly things, right? No big deal. It's not that.
I think because he's girly. He got what in Tampa? Oh my God, it does. Wow. Okay. Yeah, apparently he's out there getting some ass. I don't know. I truly would have said, yeah, I didn't see that. Dirty mattress. Oh my God. Yuck. Well, that's where his sugar mama is at, Legs, in Georgia. But it sounds like he's got them all over the place. Him's a hoe. Ass get in jail. Oh my God. Where is Jerry? She's got to be loving this.
It's because I found out that he trolled somebody in 2016. We'll call this the Moore case. And that person ended up taking their life. And then it brought me back to a situation of Benny Keys. And I remember this firsthand. This is firsthand knowledge from me. Now, I don't know if this chick Benny Keys was referring to really did lose her life or not. I don't know. I have no earthly idea. Okay. He could have been teaching JLR a lesson for all I know. She may be very well alive. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. But I know that that girl that Benny Keys said took her life, JLR was very upset about. He seemed very nervous. And he came to me and he's like, do you really think BK did that or is being truthful? And I went back and looked at the video and I said, yeah, I kind of do. And if you guys remember, I even took 2 weeks to let him grieve. We were all warring at the time. Well, Jonathan told me that he had been trolling that woman really hard. So these are the things that are causing a lot of problems behind the scenes. And again, these are just alleged facts. I'm not the investigative body that needs to be looking into these. I know that he has done some damage to me behind the scenes, and I was none the wiser because I was blind. I was blind. But he's trying to destroy me behind the scenes. And I'm not going to be quiet. And he threatened me if I came public that he was going to try to destroy me politically. I don't care at this point. Because I truly believe that.
What the hell? Good morning, Peace and Struggle. This is some shit. Right, Frazzled? I am blown away. If he threatened her at all, he needs to So he just acts like Mr. Weirdo online. He doesn't seem like he's very calm. On his lives, he seems oh my God. Oh my God. So true. So true. That was good. Oh my God. Oh, shit balls.
That he was trying to push me over the edge as well, if you really want to know the truth about it. He's a very strategic man, and he did a lot of stuff behind the scenes to me that people don't understand. And I'm not going to go into it. But this idea, this illusion with all this court filings that JLR and I are tight and all this other stuff, this man has lied to me. He has he's done a lot of ugly things to me that I don't wish to disclose here. But I will not be silent. I will not be used for a pawn. I will not be your secret keeper. I'm done. And when I say I'm done, I'm done. And you know who I'm going to call? I'm going to call law enforcement about this. That's who I'm going to call, because again, I don't know whether these things are true or not, but they scare the hell out of me. I have to be honest with you, especially knowing that he knows where I live. He knows my social security number. He knows my driver's license number. He knows my date of birth. He could literally do
What? He knows her social security number? What the fuck? Oh my God. How? Oh, you know what he did do? Isn't that why he went to prison? He went to prison for fraud stuff, right? What the fuck? Wow. Oh, identity. Okay. I remember hearing that he thinks that Jim Jones is his dad. Oh my God. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, shit balls. I don't know. This is some shit right here.
a massive amount of damage to me. And he's already started. And I truly believe that this whole thing with these false copyright strikes are a direct result of him, because they are already plastered all over YouTube. Why is it only me getting these copyright strikes? That's the question I have. And there's only one person angry enough with me right now to try to do malicious things behind the scene, and that's JLR. And that's everything in a nutshell when it comes to that. There's a lot of wake, but I can tell you that all these women, you guys are just side pieces for him. He will never claim you. He will always keep you his dirty little secret, because at the end of the day, he's got bigger fish to fry, right? Like Great Aunt Mary, his sugar mama. He's got to keep that flame going, because let's face it, he's on disability. He has no money except what he makes on YouTube. So as far as I'm concerned, far cry from 3 million.
3 million? What the hell? What is he on disability for? He's not disabled. Really easy. Oh my God. No, she definitely. If he's on disability, then that needs to be turned in because he runs amok all over the damn place. Look at him chasing down that guy. That inmate. He doesn't need to be getting paid disability. That's bullshit. Yeah, right, Frazzled. Yes. That was it too. That's what Jerry said that night too. She said, I'm done with that bitch. And he does that all the time. He clickbaits everybody. Oh my God. Are you? Oh, wow. So weird. Yeah, that's what I heard earlier too, Peace and Struggle. She just said that he has her social security number. Oh my God. Seriously? This is weird. Wow. I didn't hear all that about, I didn't hear about Sugar Mama before. Right, Peace and that's what I'm saying too. I don't know shit. I don't know the guy. Yeah, that is so strange. Can you imagine that creeper following? See, that is the stuff that I believe about him. Hey, Jack. Okay. Silly goose, that's loud. I can see him stalking people. Yeah, I definitely can get a stalker vibe out of him. Ladies man, I don't see that. But
a far cry from 3 million. His money is not his. His lifestyle is a facade. And I'm not going to have a facade take me down when I'm trying to do real work here while he's trying to play this great guy. You guys can believe what you want to believe. I really don't care. Some people just need to learn the lesson on their own. Because I'm telling you, I've learned a very valuable lesson that is most likely, I don't think he's going to take my channel, but he's going to be able to do some major damage. I'm hoping by coming clean, it will stop, but I can only assume that at this point, it's probably going to get worse, and he's probably going to act like nothing happened, and he's probably not going to address this, and he's probably going to be reaching out to everybody under the sun to try to apply pressure to shut me up. And I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. He's gone too far for me. So now we're in it. Now it's a whole QB thing all over. Now it's gone to the point where we have to expose, and now we have to go down this road because my quiet is going to be what ends up killing me here. Because I've got a channel to worry about. I got finances to worry about. I'm down for a week. Now, mind you, YouTube is my primary source of income. So now right before Christmas, I don't get an income for a week. So you could kind of imagine my upset that a person.
Oh, wow. She sounds like she's going to cry. What the hell? Why would he address her? Jerry, she said that he has her social security number, her date of birth, and her address. And Jerry, she said that he's on disability. And he's a womanizer. Sicilian. He's in his high chair, so he's kicking. Well, yeah, but did she give it to him? I don't know how he got it. He went to prison for identity theft or fraud or something. This is crazy. Well, I am laughing overhearing that he is a ladies' man because I just don't see that. But someone said he's a stalker, and I do believe that. I could believe that one. But he's not disabled. He's out running a fucking muck all the time. His aunt. Oh my God. I just now heard this, Jerry. You didn't tell me any of this. This is cracking me the fuck up. Yeah, he's not. He needs to, someone needs to call somebody on that. That's theft. Sick fucker. Clickbaiting bitch. This is making me die. This is making me laugh. Right. Oh. Yeah, it's probably, that's who gives him money in his chat, right? I don't know. I can't believe anybody gives him money. I can't believe anybody gives Ski Mask money. The red shorts he wears. Oh, shit. Right. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess so. This blows my mind. I don't know. I could never be that lonely. I'm sorry. I just, I'm good. I'm good. Is he still in jail? What do you mean? Yeah, it is some BS. It's crazy. Jail. Okay, I want to finish hearing this though, because it's actually cracking me up.
And I trusted. A person that had my loyalty and I went to bat for, and to find out he would do this to me is just absolutely insane. And I told them, don't make any moves. I had not made any moves yet. I didn't know what I was going to do with the information, not to do underhanded stuff. And he started doing underhanded stuff. And so I have no choice now. He pushed this forward. I didn't want to do this here. I didn't want to do it like this. But at the end of the day, he's not going to destroy me to keep my mouth shut. It's not going to happen. I will not do it. I have my own damn platform. And look at this. We have this on a backup channel and we still have 137 people watching. And I this on Twitter with his handle because I am sick and tired of this. If you want to keep warring with me, that is fine. But I can promise you, this is all verified information. Verify it for the people of YouTube. That is for an investigative body to verify this.
Yeah, I think he doesn't address anything, right? He just ignores it. Okay, yeah, that's what I heard you do. Oh, shit. Twice. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's what someone said at a rally. Oh, my God. Well, I'm glad he's been exposed, but I do think that he won't address anything. He's a weird damn stick. I don't care what anybody says. I can't imagine. This is too funny. That ant in the woods, that is hilarious.
And I'm not going to sit here and Benny, if you're watching, Benny Keys, if you're watching and your friend truly died, I would suggest you calling law enforcement and tell them to look a little deeper because they might find something pushed her over the edge. That's all I'm saying. If she's not, please come clean and vindicate JLR because I know right now I'm doing some damage. But I truly believe JLR was doing stuff behind the scenes to push me over the edge. If I had done this already twice and got away with it and didn't get in trouble for it, I'm a healthy, well-balanced woman, and I've been put under a lot of pressure. I could tell you that. It did not break me. I just want to make sure you guys are all clear. Bullhorn Betty didn't take medication. She didn't go over the edge. But, you know, it's still, after hearing this, everything started clicking. You know, he knew, he was very strategic. He knew what he was doing. And I'm not going to, again, sit here and I agree with you, Susie Sue. I agree with you 100%. But that's not the point. The point is if that girl really did take her life or really was pushed over the edge where she, you know, used substances to take her life because she couldn't handle it. Only a BK knows. He knows for a fact one way or another, or anybody that knows him that's in that area would know for a fact one way or another. All is, I'm telling you firsthand, JLR told me, and he noticed when he did at the time, that he trolled her really bad, and he was asking me if I really believed BK or not. And I never heard much about it after that. It just went hush, hush, quiet. You know, I was told about the 2016 case that I remember exactly where we were when this temperate, and then it doing me behind the scenes. And that's when I kind of started the doc to do that to me too.
You know, I know that one girlfriend that literally just begged her boyfriend to take his life. But the thing is, if somebody's having a hard time online, they need to get offline or something. I don't know that can really be. And there's, you know, there's a lot more to, if for someone to do that, there's more going. They're not a stable person, you know, like, I mean, I'm not making fun at all. It's horrible. And I certainly would never want to be part of pushing somebody to any kind of point. But I just don't know if that's a crime. Facts.
And so I can't quite, and I know what's going on. If it's my channel. There was a social media, and his last name was Moore. It was 2016, and apparently this was a major topic that surrounded JLR at the time. So this is not unheard of. But I'm not going to, if my channel is taken, I hope I garner the same support from the work that I do. But I've got to let the chips fall, they're going to fall. I got to tell you that keeping all of this in has been very toxic for me. But I was scared to use, all the stuff that I had worked so hard for. But when you're faced with losing it anyways, what purpose is the secrets, right? So this has kind of pushed me over the edge to the point that I needed to come clean. Now, could it be somebody from like Blank Screen or somebody doing that? Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Right. That's exactly right. Well, and that's not anything that I even get any kind of pleasure out of. I don't take pleasure in anybody's pain. I don't even care if I don't care for them. I just simply don't take pleasure in that. But right. There is a lot of bullying. You're absolutely right. And it is ridiculous to go after people for no reason. It is completely ridiculous. If I ever thought that if it even entered my mind to take my life over this, then I'm going to have to start reevaluating things. Everything. Yeah, the real life stuff is ridiculous.
And maybe I jumped the gun and maybe I shouldn't have opened my mouth. It could be, right? But I also believe in signs, and I believe in a higher power. And there's a reason why this happened to me today. And I think it was because God knows I would have kept it quiet until something happened. By that time, it would be too late. So I'm done. I don't know what else to say. If you guys want a public display, JLR and I are not friends. We are not friends. He has lied to me. He has used me. He has sandbagged me. He has hit me with a freight train and ran over me over and over again over these years. And I took it. And I took it for the sake of these cases, for the sake of not causing rifts on here, because I was told, don't bring things public. That's the way he trained me, right? Don't bring things public. Don't bring things public. So I've always had that in the back of my head. I remember one time, and this brings me back to why Heels really went after JLR so hard. Because when I first met JLR, we had a political friend, two political friends. I don't want to disclose their name, but the lady was significantly older than the guy. And I remember JLR saying to me that, that just doesn't look right. That, it just doesn't look right. He doesn't understand it. It just doesn't look. So he's already predisposing you and making you think that would never be an option for him until you find out about Aunt Mary, and Aunt Mary not being an aunt and him running off to the woods with her several times a year. And so now now that he obviously doesn't mind older ladies. And Heels went after that man so bad, and all he wanted to do was expose her. That's all he wanted to do was expose her. And I don't think he could just come out with her name. So he was trying to backdoor everything, right? He was trying to leave crumbs for people to find to lead back to her. So Heels, I mean, I'm not being disrespectful, but is there more going on there? Because it sure looks like it. I kept thinking.
What?
Yes. I've always wanted to be a spaceman with an orbit.
Hills and oh wow, this is a lot. Thank you, Cecilian. Exactly. None of it is my business. Right? That's what I'm saying. That went fast. Yeah, I missed something or oh my God.
Wait. Stop.
This is hilarious.
Thinking, man, I think many of us thought so. She's acting like a crazy ex-girlfriend. Not that I'm saying it is, but it's starting to make a little more sense, isn't it? He told me whenever I questioned him about Magnolia, who Magnolia Sims was, because my mods came back here and told me that, she was yelling at people not to say my name in the chat. I'm like, so I reach out to JLR. I'm like, who's this? Why is Magnolia being mean to me? Who is this Magnolia chick? And why is she the only one modding in your chat? That's what I'm asking him. And he basically tells me that she's not a girl. And I said, is she a dude acting like a girl? And he's like, no, not that. I said, what are you trying to say? Is she a transvestite? And he's like, it doesn't matter. It's not what you think. That's what so he implied it through these text messages that freaking Magnolia Sims is a transvestite. I'm like you just, and then I meet her and she's a nice girl and she has cancer and he's using her. And I'm sorry. How much do you guys want me to take before I go off? How much? I mean, tell me.
What the hell? Oh my Atlanta. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, we're almost done with this, but I really thought JR was introduced. Well, I kind of did too. I never thought that much about it, honestly. But to hear he's a ladies' man, that I didn't ever. He doesn't seem like he's all smooth operator to me. But I really never thought much about it. Having hoes and all the area codes. Oh, shut up. Oh, this. That's why we couldn't find this. It's not. Oh my God. Right. Stop. No. Okay, we're almost done with this. I don't know how much. Okay. Wow. See, I never even. She's down right now. Wow. Right. No, you can't. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, we're almost done with this. And then I want to play something else, but I can't stream it live, so I wanted to wait anyway. Yeah, I don't care what anybody does. I'm not concerned with what people do in their bedroom. Honestly, I feel much. I would prefer that people not tell me anything about their bedroom. It's not my business. Yeah, you got to look at the look for the Adam's apple. That's what they told her. I mean, that's when we went to Philippines. They a lot of the bar girls were not girls, and then they would kind of for lack of a better word, blackmail the guys that they were with or whatever. Anyway. Right, exactly right. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not worried about it. This literally just makes me laugh because to me, I don't see him being a ladies' man. He doesn't seem smooth to me at all. And I just thought that it was funny. I mean, if he has her personal information like that, though, that is not good. That's would be scary.
Because this is about my limit before I start making waves on social media. I've had it. I've had it. And Jonathan is part of the problem. And I truly believe he's been playing both sides of the fences this whole time. He's got literally hundreds of troll accounts. He does a lot of damage to people behind the scenes. And now he's using those strategies and tactics against me to try to take my channel down or to control me by the threat of taking my channel down and the political pressure he can cause. Because from what I hear, Great Aunt Mary, Sugar Mama, apparently has some political power. She's obviously a millionaire in Georgia. So, I just keep wondering, is he going to be coming after me with money? How deep is this going to go with Bullhorn Betty? I don't know. But for whatever reason, he picked this fight. I don't know why. He could have just been honest. Chose not to. And when I looked into it, I found out all this other information, and it scares me.
Okay, I really, really laugh whenever people talk about themselves in third person. That is one of my favorite things. Wasn't that what that guy did that was on the phone with the guy with the sleeveless shirt that was on panel with with Bomb that night? Remember? What is it? Stick or shit? What is it? Oh shit. Hey Mo. Oh shit. Oh god, that's so funny. Right. Seriously. I wonder if JLR is Ira. Does JLR have a monkey? Oh god. Hey Hells. Oh my god, that is so funny. That guy cracked me up though. What was that guy's name? Oh my god. I looked him up one time. He went live. He stayed live all night while he slept. He got it right on him too. Oh my god, I peed my pants, man. Oh, I cannot. This is trying to be all the women. Oh. Well, there's clearly an ant involved. Oh my god. This is priceless. I can't handle it. I'm so glad I heard about this.
And I approached him about it to ask him for comment on it. And I think that was just yesterday, the day before. And then today my channel's gone. I got hit with one strike yesterday. And then today I get hit with another one. Very strategic, just enough to make my channel go down. So what's what here? JLR, you got some explaining to do, buddy. And you can go after me. You can go to leadership. You can go to anywhere you want. I've got documentation for all of this. You know it. I asked you about it. You cowered out. You won't respond. I even told you that this is serious. And you think going behind the scenes and taking my main channel out is going to keep me? I got 172 people in here, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people that clipped this. If you really wanted it silent, I don't think I don't think that that's what the result you got by coming after my channel. I just want to let you know. I don't think that's the result that you got from coming after my channel. I'm going to ask you one more time, Jonathan. You need to stand down and don't bother me again. And I know I've been texting you because I know that's what he's going to say. Because I've been asking him. Oh, I've been blowing it up, asking him all these questions, asking him all of these questions. Let's see here. All these questions. My last one was, this is me burning down the house. Fuck you. I'm done. I don't care who believes me. I don't care who doesn't believe me. I don't care. I don't care. Learn it for yourself. Anybody that spends any significant time around this man gets burned. And that's all there is to it. And let you be a lady. Oh, he'll use you up for good time, right? He'll use you up for your money. He'll use you up for your creativity. He will use you up to get him where he needs to go, his plateau. And then he does the flipperoo. He will start working to destroy you behind the scenes, especially if you start asking questions. So ladies, and I say ladies plural, you better start asking him those questions. Now would be a great time. Because all you ladies probably are all hanging out with each other, smiling in each other's face, and are never even the wiser. And he's sitting over in the corner looking at all you, just enjoying the view. I just want to let you know. That's how sick and twisted he is. It is just absolutely and utterly insane. So JLR, I hope you got the result you wanted by taking my channel for 7 days. And if you want to keep hitting me, there's only so many videos you can do, right? Eventually it'll end up rolling out. You have no earthly idea. You literally have no idea. And I'm happy to take somebody wants to pay for a polygraph test. I'm happy to take it. I'm happy to take a polygraph test. I have no problem. Anybody wants to pay for it? I live in Manatee County. Find one in Manatee County or Sarasota, give them a list of questions. I pay for it. I will go down and answer the questions, and you can have the results. I've got.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Ask the questions. Right. What questions would be? Oh God. Oh my. This is too funny. Right. Well, that's just it. You know, maybe he's not doing anything to women if they want it. You know, I don't know anything about it. And I honestly don't. Yeah, I would not want to be asking any of those questions. Just here with my popcorn. Right, I don't know. Oh my, that was funny shit though. Stop. Hey, you stop. Don't you bite that baby. Be careful, Jack. Oh, that is too. Okay. I'm gonna yeah, this is, you know, maybe they're working on this together. This is maybe this is part of his clickbait. You know, he got really he got a huge boost with that escape prisoner. I mean, like, look at T-Rev just like has actually said that, you know, JLR's family and shit. And I'm like, wow, he was a douchebag, you know, 10 minutes ago. So I don't know. Right, exactly. I know. That's what I'm saying. Right. That's what I'm wondering too. Cecilia. Yeah, I kind of just think that because he's always just trying to. I know. Did that blow your mind when? Yeah, JLR's like family, and I'm like, are you serious? I know. He got a lot of popularity on that one though, I think. I mean, everybody was streaming him. So I don't know. But it did take him to a different level. It did. But he still is a clickbaiter. Big time. I know. I heard Dolly say one day, he's all, he got me again, man. I can't believe he got me. I know sometimes you can't resist it. You're like, really? But I actually do resist. You know, like Frazzled and Jerry said, that time he had us in Idaho with that bullshit. Yeah, I've never rang his bell or anything. I blocked his channel for my recommend. I don't even know how to block, but it doesn't just pop up for me. I have to go looking for it, and it usually does give me some laughter. Yeah, he does. He's a liar, pants on fire. He is for sure. I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to show this video. 79,000 lawsuits by hand. Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God, that's so funny. Come on in, everyone. Come on in. That's what I heard too. I heard he wasn't allowed to sue people, but I don't know. He's still in a lawsuit with Uni, right? I mean, Uni tuck-tailed and ran, huh? That was wild. I mean, because most people get caught lying and shit and pulling a big old boner and they don't leave. They just act like they didn't do it. Of course, Uni didn't take responsibility, but he did run like a little girl for sure. That was funny ass shit. I wrote illegal. I know. That's right. That's right. I know. I remember you told us that, Jerry. Isn't that crazy? I know. I think he took off. Well, he lied. Totally. But so a lot of them do. He was lying every single night whenever he had Molly on his thumbnail. He was lying every damn night with that. That I could not even stand. I went in his chat once and got into it with him, but he said I was Molly. I'm like, shut up. He did shut Uni up big time. Oh, God, me too. That was making me so mad. Yeah. Seriously. Let me see, baby. Let me see. So Lauren from I know, I remember that too, DC. I watched that. he is a total chicken shit. Yeah, I don't want him in my bushes either. No. Oh my god, that sounded bad. Oh shit, that's funny. No, he totally pissed me off with that Molly stuff. I'm like, you know what? You are a lying sack of shit. Yeah, it really did. Yeah. Yeah, shit went crazy. Me watering my plants. Well, look, didn't he get in trouble with Buster Murdoch? He called the police on him. Right, peace and struggle. I don't either. The ones that he did of Molly were so disgusting. That just pissed me right off. And he was lying. He was lying. And that's what I told him when I went in there. I said, you are saying something that I watched happen live, and that is not what happened. If they talked about Letitia going to the spa with the donated money one more time, I swear I was going to punch somebody in the face. They totally distorted that shit. And Molly told her she sent her money personally to go do something nice for herself. She's allowed to do that if she wants to. Piece of shit. I do pet my cat though. Oh my God. I know, Easy. It did. It was so crazy. And for people to say that, who was the tragedy pimp? That would be Uni. He's the one that talked about it every single solitary night.
That's right, Jack.
That was, oh my God, I couldn't. You're one. Well, I'm going to play this. Oh, no, baby. She does have a heart. She does. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Look. Yeah, I didn't either. Peace and struggle. And they lied about that shit. Absolutely lied about it. And he was making, he went from 400 views on a video to 5,000 views. So, who the hell was this? Who was the scammer? Okay. Exactly. He's the one that made all the money. Absolutely. I cannot stand that chicken shit. But I really did not know how easy it would be for him to go. That was wild. That did blow my mind that he really tuck, tell, and run. Right, and that's what I told him. I said, you're the tragedy pimp. If that, whatever that is. I know. I know. He made me so mad. Exactly. Just the sight of him pissed me off. Just the way he talks, like, oh God, I cannot. He's his own number one fan, that guy. Ugh. I so want to see, I want to know who that guy is that Molly was on Molly's panel that was talking about himself in the third person. But I want to watch this video. Lauren from Hidden True Crime, she interviewed, it looks like Lori's cousin after the arraignment this morning. I'm going to look that guy up. I don't know. His name starts with the S. It's like Slick or Shtick or some shit. I don't know. That sleeveless shirt, all that was so damn funny. I cannot. What was he? Oh, God. One of my favorite things ever. Sticks, right? Is that him? Okay, was that it? Oh, God. He's friends with Court Dork, right? Oh, man, that's funny. Oh, my God. I do too, Peace and Struggle. That is hilarious. I cannot. He's the one that went on the court. Yeah. Remember when he came on panel with Bomb? Oh, God. That made me laugh so damn hard I could not. Oh, man. What did he keep saying to her? If she is real life, I don't know. I got to look that guy up, though, because he makes me laugh. But, yeah, I think this is going to be really good.
We I'm gonna have a guest here soon, so stay with us. I loved your comments today too, everyone. I was wondering some things that you guys had answers to, so thank you. I'm gonna put this on mute for just a minute, all right? And stay here. We'll be right back. One second. Hey everyone, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm gonna throw us both on. Megan, hold on.
So I'm not sure. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I was like, I can't remember what he was saying. Oh my God, Peace and Struggle, you're right. They do. They say the dumbest, weirdest shit. They just, you know what? Uni says something and the same, you're right, with Court Dork. They say something that makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm so secondhand embarrassed for them. Yep. Yeah, in real life. Oh, shit, that was so funny. So I think that maybe the cousin might have been in the courtroom today. I don't know. But I really like Lauren. I don't know if you guys watch his channel. It's a really good channel. Right? Yeah, DC. They make me so uncomfortable. I just can't.
Hey everyone, if you're here, let me move this. I think everybody can hear us now. Hello. Can you hear me, Megan?
I can.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my audio. Can you hear me?
I can. We can hear you.
Okay, there we go. Now I can hear
Oh,
everything better.
even better. Was that a Bluetooth thing? Yeah, we can hear you great.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. This was not planned. I
Sure.
want everyone to know. But I
Spontaneous.
asked you yes, I asked you during the arraignment, hey, would you be interested in sharing? And you were on court TV earlier today, weren't you? Is that
I was, yeah, very early this morning.
very early? And we all appreciate you speaking as a someone who knew Lori as we watch this happen. It must be unbelievable. Can I ask you what you've been?
Remember, you guys, she's the one, this cousin is the one that told everyone about how weird Lori and her sister and the dad, it's all really weird, strange shit when they were kids, which I can totally get vibes of that shit myself.
Feeling today?
Well, you know, in my typical fashion, I have not really kept close tabs on what's happening when. So when people start reaching out and saying, "Hey, do you want to be on? Because this is going to happen," I'm like, "Oh, that's happening. Okay." So I haven't really had anything in my mind, but definitely this set of circumstances, this trial situation feels very, very different to me than the previous trial. Thinking about Charles and everything that he went through in the days before his murder, and kind of how things, this was when I first became aware of things unsettling happening in the family. So I'm kind of just remembering what that was like in the summer of 2019.
Yes. Yeah. And when that was happening in 2019, you've done multiple interviews on our channel, and you used to live with Lori as cousins when you were younger. Did you hear how did you hear about the Charles being killed and when you did? Because I know that
A video by IRL Rosie, I think is her name. It's a 4-year-old video, but I never saw it, so it's new to me. She convinced me, scammer. Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Hey, Tough as Nails.
you separated yourself from some family members as you got older. What was the rumor, and how did you hear about that when this?
Well, at the time, at 2019, my oldest daughter was living in Rexburg, and I and my younger children were actually on our way to go drive up there and visit her. So I was driving from San Antonio up to Rexburg, and my plan was to stop in Gilbert and had been in touch, and I had asked her if we could go ride with her to break our journey, and she was like, "Sure, go ahead." And then as the date got closer, I stopped hearing back from her, and sort of things went dark. So I, made one last ditch effort to just say, "Hey, if we can't stay, that's fine, but we would still love to see you guys," and got nothing. So I went on up to Rexburg.
That's crazy. Everybody was in Rexburg. So weird to me. I would never even be like, hey, I'm going to go to Rexburg. Weird. Yeah, I'm going to have to go look at that too, because I don't know.
A few days with my daughter, and then I started getting messages from a family member about what had gone on and that Charles had been killed. So I found out about it when I was, I think it was by the time I got back to San Antonio after visiting my daughter that I had heard what really happened. So it was all pretty much coming from one family member, and I was sort of trying to corroborate details with even my parents didn't really know what was going on. So it was a
Wow.
really crazy time where I was getting bits and pieces of information about this horrific thing that happened, and I felt like, you know, cut off from the family, like we weren't really in a lot of communication with each other. So it was hard not knowing all the details.
Forgive me that my back just turned to you. I had an emergency. My battery is low on my laptop, and so it was giving me a warning. I didn't realize it wasn't plugged in. So I'm doing this because I'm caring about what you're saying. Forgive me, everyone. Okay.
No, you're
It's
fine.
plugged in. I thought it was plugged in, and then it was warning, warning. I apologize about that. I did not mean to shift the mood there. How are you, you know, we've already been through a really traumatic trial with Lori. How do you feel about her? Also, April 4th, this is soon, and this is around when Chad. How do you feel about this happening in April? Let me explain that. So during the arraignment today, they set a date for April 4th, but then the state asked for a complex timeline, and it'll be interesting to know if they can really get this together. That I'm just going to say that. But how do you feel, Megan, about you know, it's a trial now for Charles? Are you prepared for this? Will you be attending?
Okay, I don't know that I care about that. Yeah, right. I think if you go to Rexburg, that shit doesn't turn out well. I'm not loving this interview though, guys. Are you faking? I do like Lauren too. No, I never heard. You're not allowed to. You're not typically. This kid is fake coughing. It's cracking me up. No, you're usually not allowed to, but the judge said they're allowed communication. I think it is so weird. Oh, okay, Jerry. Oh. I know. This kid's acting like he's coughing because it's something on the show is doing that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Frazzled. Yep. I thought the same thing. Right? Yeah, he's used to having my undivided attention. Okay, this looks like it's going to be really funny, Jerry. These portals, I know. Right? No, tough as nails. The judge said they can have contact. That was just decided last month. Yep. So weird. Oh, I know. I know. This kid. And his dad gets so mad because he gets so happy when he sees his dad every day, but he doesn't want to leave me. My son's like, "You're hurting my feelings, son." I feel bad for him. And when I go to their house, oh my God, when I leave, he has a meltdown. This is funny, Jerry. I don't know how you found this, but I'm glad you did.
You better put your finger on your teeth and say, "Hi, my name's Charles. Thank you for holding. It don't make no sense."
Congratulations! You've been selected for a $100 Walmart gift card. In order to process your Walmart gift, we will need to transfer you to a live representative.
Thank you for holding. My name is Charles. I'll be helping you claim the reward today. Can I get your first and last name?
Yeah, it's Diarrhea. D-I, capital A-R-R-H-E-A.
Okay, and your
P-A-N-T-Z.
okay. And what is which reward do you want? $100 shop reward or a $50 dining certificate?
Ooh, do you have a certificate for P.F. Chang's?
PFK.
P.F. Chang's, like the place with the lettuce wraps, the chicken lettuce wraps.
Oh, okay. It's here. Yeah, I believe so. I believe you can use it. That's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, for you.
Oh, yes. Thank you. God, this is my favorite restaurant. Have you ever eaten there?
No, not me. Have you?
Yes, it's my.
It's your favorite. Okay, that's great.
You don't have any $100 ones, just $50?
No $100 ones, just $50 ones.
Give me two $50 ones.
What is your address? What is your zip code?
It's 90.
California.
No. Yes. Yeah.
What do you know?
Where? I thought you said something. Where are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm from Texas.
Oh, you are? I was gonna say maybe we can go to P.F. Chang's together. To like hang out.
For what? Oh, that's funny.
What do you mean hang out?
Oh, like if you wanted to go out to dinner.
Go out to dinner.
Yeah, but you're in Texas.
Yeah. It's a far way.
What part of Texas do you live in?
Texas. Okay, so in order to get you all set up, you simply need to handle it for $1.95 to send this out to you. Will you be using your Visa or MasterCard?
Master.
Okay. What is the card number?
It's 123 456.
123. Come on, man. Don't keep playing games. Come on.
What?
Diarrhea pants. Diarrhea pants. Don't be playing games.
That's not funny.
What do you mean that's not funny? That's your name.
Yeah, but I got used when I was little.
That's good then.
No, it's not good to be made fun of. It's not funny.
Let me tell you that diarrhea pants.
Yeah, what about it? Did you want to give me a new last name?
No.
Why not?
Or finding in our future. Again, things like there's nobody.
She's a voice actor.
That's not a good reason. So you don't want to go to P.F. Chang's with me?
No, I don't.
But the lettuce wraps are really good. But the lettuce wraps. Do you really live in Texas?
Born and raised in Texas.
Why don't you have a southern accent?
I don't know.
You should practice. I can teach you. I can help you learn to talk like you're from Texas, so it's like more believable, you know? So what's your name?
My name is Charles.
So you can say, hi, my name's Charles, but people call me Chuck. Practice saying it like that. Just try. Please, I feel like you can try. Say, I feel like you could try. You can say, no, just try. Just say, my name's Charles. Say it like that. Like pretend like you're talking, but you got like an apple in your mouth. Like, hi, my name's Charles. Or like as if you're biting a candy in the back of your mouth. So, you know, stick something back there. Like put your finger on your teeth and say, hi, my name's Charles. Try it. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, all you need is that one sentence and people believe you 10 times more.
I don't need them to believe me. I don't care if they believe me or not. That's what I was raised, so I don't care.
You should care. You should care. Just one sentence to say, hi, my name's Charles, but people call me Chuck.
All right, why the hell am I going to be called Charles and then you're going to call me Chuck?
Well, that's a nickname. That's the nickname for Charles. Like in America, they have weird nicknames. Like for some reason people's nickname for John is Jack. It don't make no sense. And then for like James, for James, people go by Jim. It don't make no sense. And for Charles, it's Chuck, like Chuck Norris. But really, his name's Charles. Honestly, take your finger, put it in the back of your teeth, in between your molars, and say, my name's Charles.
You watched her before? I love when Molly talked like that would make me laugh so freaking hard.
I just want to hear you try. I feel like you can do it.
You gotta do that.
No.
Do it. Let me hear you do it.
I'm doing it right now.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Come on, Charles. It'll be good practice.
No.
Why not? Why not?
Because I can't.
Can you do any other voices?
Nope.
You just have this one voice?
No, that's not gonna happen.
But we're having fun.
What credit card are you gonna use?
No, I obviously don't have a credit card. I'm terrible with money. Don't be shy, Chuck.
What do you mean, Chuck, man? My name ain't Chuck.
If you Google it and write like nickname for Charles, Chuck will come up.
Chuck,
look. Nickname. Look, I'm Googling it. Nickname for Charles is.
Oh my God.
Look, I found a result. Dear Chuck was an English term of endearment, and Shakespeare and Macbeth used the phrase to refer to Lady Macbeth. What does this have to do with Charles? Not much, but it's interesting. However, Charles in the Middle English was Chuckin, and that's probably where the nickname was born. So we both learned something.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, it's. Do you know the country singer Luke Bryan?
No, do like country, but you know, back in the 80s, 90s.
Oh, you like 80s and 90s?
Yeah, I like 80s and 90s.
Who's your favorite? Who are your favorite singers? Who do you like? Hanson?
Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston's pretty good.
Oh yeah, she's good. Who else?
Guns N' Roses, you know, all that type of music.
Oh, like classic rock. Def Leppard, the pour some sugar on me.
Sing it, let me hear you.
No, it's your turn. I already gave you a preview. Please, Chucky.
No, unless you sing for me again, you gotta sing for me again.
Can I sing Britney Spears and then you'll say it?
Oh, Britney Spears. You don't want to hear no. Yeah, go ahead and sing Britney Spears now.
Oh, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right? Yeah. Oh, baby, show me
how you want to be. Tell me, baby, cause I need to know now. Because okay, your turn. On a prank.
Yeah, right.
This is Britney Spears, and I'm here with Christina Aguilera, and we are on MTV's Prank Yankers.
Sing again.
What song do you want me to sing? I can do Baby One More Time or Oops, I Did It.
Sing me that one.
I have to transfer you to our producer to finalize it if you want to be released on air. Would you be interested?
If you sing it all, we'll do it.
I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. Oh, maybe it might seem like but it does. I'm serious. Lose all my answers. That is just typically me. Oh, baby, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh, baby, oops, you think I'm in love, but I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent. Woo!
So what? So what?
All right, we're gonna transfer you.
Okay. That's good.
This is MTV, a Viacom Media Network. If you would like to be featured on the next episode, press 1. Thank you for holding. I'm just with you. Goodbye.
Oh my God.
And beyond.
I know I couldn't do it either without laughing. But I do love to make prank calls. But I can't help but laugh. Documentary style. Oh my God. Oh, that's funny, Jerry. Yeah, I do love her impersonations. I know. Yeah, that was really good. That's too funny. Yeah, I like funny stuff a lot. Let me see here. Yeah. Okay, I think this is going to be funny. Oh God, you should see when Mr. Snotty gets a call. I push reject whenever I get a call from a scammer. He will talk to them for the longest time, start asking them questions. I just don't do that. I remember that kind of stuff too. Peace and struggle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would leave the house and prank call my mom all the time. I thought I was the funniest damn thing ever. I would really crack my own self up. This is going to be funny, guys, right here, I think. I hope.
Courtroom out in Virginia for a large part of that trial. I was covering it for us here on Law and Crime, so I saw and heard some of this firsthand. Now, a little bit of a recap here. So Depp had sued his ex-wife, Amber Heard, an actress, for defamation after she wrote an op-ed piece for the Washington Post claiming that he was a domestic abuse survivor. Depp argued that although he wasn't named in the article per se, the op-ed was clearly about him. He said that the false claims damaged his reputation. It cost him acting roles that would have furthered his career. And Heard ended up countersuing Johnny Depp for statements that were made on what she argued was his behalf by his attorney, Adam Waldman, statements like her claims were a total hoax. And so you had this back and forth between two Hollywood stars. And the question is, who do you believe? What happened? I'm not going to lie to you. Even though we are dealing with serious subject matter, we're dealing with abuse claims, there were just moments that were like when a witness was brutally honest.
You are a pretty big fan of Johnny Depp, aren't you?
I am not, to be honest.
Or when a witness gave a very blunt response.
And lawyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp.
Objection.
Didn't he?
I think I would remember
Relevance.
seeing Mr. Depp penis.
Allow. Next question.
Or when a witness that used to work at the front desk of a building where Depp and Heard lived actually drove in his car and vaped during his videotaped deposition testimony. Never saw anything like that one before. And I'll tell you, his comments.
But in fact, you don't recall seeing Amber Heard on May 24th, correct?
I don't remember. I don't even remember what I got for breakfast. They come down. They say, somebody try to get into my unit. There's scratches on my door. And like, I'm really sorry, but who will think it's gonna get into your unit because it saw some scratches or like, what, 4 inches above the door? Because the dog was scratching the door, was trying to get in. Thought about someone trying to break into the unit.
But during the trial, it seems that some of the more memorable moments came from when Johnny Depp took the stand. And that's the moment that we want to focus on. Because his back and forth, particularly with Heard's defense attorney when he was being cross-examined, it brought out the laughter, including these wisecracks that were so quick. You really have to pay attention to what Johnny Depp was saying. Take a listen to it.
This was so funny to me. Not much at all. This stuff was funny to me. I don't know about you guys, but
combination of some of this back and forth.
And you may have been drunk.
There's a possibility of that, yes, sir.
You poured a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint.
Yeah.
I poured myself a large glass of wine.
Right.
I thought it necessary. I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much. Yes, it's a stack of hit pieces.
Yes, the first one is called
by Ms. Heard's publicity team.
Mr. Depp, we're going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. The next article is an article from May 7th, 2016. It's entitled Johnny Depp, Friends and Family Seriously Concerned About Him. Here's Why.
Yes,
Correct?
how did they know?
The
How
next
my financial
article,
woes would do
May
that.
25th, 2017, a year and a half before the op-ed was published. An article entitled, Where Did It All Go Wrong for Johnny Depp? After a string of flops and a ton of bad press, Johnny Depp's star power looks as wobbly as Jack Sparrow on a plank. Did I read that right?
You read that very, very well.
The next one, Hollywood Reporter, May 27th, 2017. Headline, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Diminishing Returns of Johnny Depp. Did I read that right?
You certainly did. Hollywood Reporter were very nice to me. He asked her what she would like for him to cook. That's hearsay, I guess.
Go ahead. I'm not sure if it's offered for the truth of the matter asserted.
He got it.
Okay, all right, well then.
I'm learning.
I got to say, it was pretty entertaining. And I don't know, it seems like the jurors, they like Depp on the stand. This, all comical moments aside, this was a trial about abuse. And in the end, jurors in Virginia agreed with Depp that Heard's abuse claims were false and defamatory, although they did believe that one of Waldman's comments made on Johnny
You
Depp's
didn't watch
behalf
this?
was defamatory against Amber Heard.
Oh my
So
God.
the jury awarded Depp more than $10 million
This shit was
in
actually
damages,
hilarious.
but also $2 million.
I cracked up on those. I made myself
You
a
know, we've
mega
all
pint.
probably had a night out where we had
Sure.
one too many drinks and woke up the next morning feeling awful. And you've probably wondered why there isn't something we could take to help us not feel quite as bad the next morning. I'm here to tell you there is a product that you can use to make you not feel quite as bad. This is it. It's called Z-Biotics. Z-Biotics is a pre-alcohol
The hell is it?
probiotic. It's the world's first genetically engineered probiotic.
Oh, she was so
PhD
ridiculous.
scientist to tackle those rough mornings after
Okay, what is
drinking. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Z-Biotics produces an to
Oh,
break
okay,
this
you guys, this
byproduct
one's
down.
funny too.
It's designed
Did a pretty good job of proving that. He didn't really understand most of the law. He argued with the judge. He threw fits in court. He even tried to call the entire state of
This-
Wisconsin as a witness.
This guy was
Throughout
a
the
mess.
trial between Brooks and the prosecution, there were reportedly more than 600 objections, and the prosecuting attorneys and the judge clashed with the defendant. In fact, Darrow removed Brooks to a separate courtroom several times
Did you
during
watch
the course
this
of the
one?
trial so that he wouldn't
guy-
interrupt court proceedings.
He had so
could
many
still
patients
monitor
with
what was
him.
going on. And, you know, more shenanigans ensued. Brooks sometimes taking off his shirt out of evidence boxes, waving his arms so he could be seen on camera, refusing to wear the headphones so he could hear what was going on. Just incredible. Just incredible. Brooks, I should tell you, also identified as a sovereign citizen, meaning he doesn't acknowledge regular U.S. law as something that he's governed by. And several times he objected to even being called Darrell Brooks or Mr. Brooks. So with all that in mind, here's a sample of some of his more ridiculous moments.
I'm winging it, Your Honor. Respectfully.
Object your objections. No, you need to let her state what she needs to state.
I don't see the relevance of this.
Objection is noted. It's overruled.
Are you a party to this matter in any way?
Objection.
Relevant. Grounds.
Sustained. It's not relevant.
Do you have a claim in this matter?
Objection
Grounds.
Sustained.
Have you read the complaint in this matter?
Objection.
Grounds.
Not relevant.
Objection. I do not consent to being called that name, nor do I know any individual by that name, Your Honor. Objection, hearsay, and speculative.
It's neither one of those things.
Can we address the subject matter jurisdiction before the juror comes out?
Yes,
Juror
it is.
comes out?
We've already done it.
Total clown.
And is that a judicial determination that you're making not to address the subject matter jurisdiction, which has yet to be proven at this point? It has not been
Mr. Brooks,
verified.
please, the jury's coming out.
You gotta cut that out. You know you have to prove subject matter jurisdiction. You know that.
I would like to provide the defendant and the court with.
So that had to be said. So it's the defendant.
It was said.
That was how I said. You want to run the record back?
Mr. Brooks.
So I'm the only one. I got one. I
Mr.
got one
Brooks.
ear that work, and I heard that.
This is.
Yeah, shocker. His legal arguments weren't that great. And it also didn't help that you had photographic and video proof that he was the driver of the car. And also eyewitnesses, too. Literally people on the stand saying, yeah, I saw him driving the red SUV. Well, with all of his antics aside, Darrell Brooks was convicted on all 76 charges, including 6 counts of first-degree intentional homicide. He was handed down 6 life sentences in prison plus 700 years and he'll go down as being part of one of the more wild trials that we have covered on Law and Crime and Sidebar. Next, we're going to head to South Florida, where an up-and-coming young rapper is on trial for double murder. Jamel Demons goes by the stage name YNW Melly. Police believe Melly shot and killed two of his best friends inside of an SUV in 2018 as they were leaving a recording studio. I'm talking about fellow YNW group rappers Christopher Thomas Jr., or YNW Juvie, and Anthony Williams, or YNW Sack Chaser. Investigators allege that Melly and another friend then staged the shooting to look like a drive-by. And one of the things the prosecutors wanted to do was hear from other people who were at the recording studio that very any issues, any conflict between Melly and Juvie and Sack Chase, as well as maybe any problems in Melly's alibi, namely that he wasn't in the car when the shooting went down. And an important witness was Travion Glass, because he testified that Melly changed his clothes from the time before the killings to when he saw him afterwards. Very suspicious there. So at one point, Glass was being questioned under cross-examination by Melly's attorney, and clearly they wanted to establish, is he a reliable witness? But during his cross, Glass made a comment at the end of his testimony that definitely bit in what, of course, was a very serious case.
So you smoke a lot of marijuana, right?
Possibly.
Well, you smoke it anytime you get a chance, I think is how you phrase it.
It's your answer. Yeah.
That was your answer.
I smoke when I smoke.
You smoke when you smoke?
Yeah.
And when's that?
When I smoke.
And when was that? Magnitude?
I did it. I did it.
Okay, you did. With respect to your daily marijuana regimen, did you smoke before you came here today?
I did not.
I have nothing. Thank you.
I should have.
I should have.
I wonder if a lot of people thought, I can't blame them. Not each examination. Maybe that would help a little bit. Look, it was an interesting case to file, and it had an even more interesting verdict because the jury couldn't come to a unanimous decision on the double murder charges, so a mistrial was declared by the court, and a new trial for YNW Melly has been scheduled for October 2023.
Right.
Okay, as we recap some of the moments that we have seen, moving right along to the trial of the now infamous Alec Murdaugh, the once prominent was accused to death his wife Maggie and son Paul at their country
Yeah, I
estate
agree.
back in 2020.
You're not smart enough, mature
It was a
enough.
very lengthy trial before the
Right.
jury got the case. The judge
bad.
ended up dismissing a juror, and there were reports that the juror might have had conversations about the case outside of the courthouse. Not allowed, clearly not allowed. So to be on the safe side, Judge Clifton Newman let her go, replaced her with an alternate juror. Now, she's not identified or on camera in the clip that we're about to play, but just listen carefully. Very interesting item that she brought to court with her.
And in fairness to all the parties involved, one of the other jurors, have you brought everything that you outside of, you left some stuff in there? What do you have in there? Say it again. A dozen eggs. All right, well, you're gonna leave the eggs. You want to leave it? Take the eggs. You're gonna take it. So, can you choose from the room? Dozen eggs. First. So they're going to get your things, and then once you're removed from the jury, you can't go back in the jury room. We'll have to tell them goodbye for you. Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much. Ed, you can go. Thank you. We get a lot of interesting things, but now a dozen eggs. It's certainly pretty interesting.
Hey, jury service is a tough business. Maybe she thought she'd get hungry. Maybe cook up some eggs in the jury room for everybody.
I remember
during
that
deliberations.
happening. That
That would be
funny.
nice. I am thinking
There was
though,
actually a lot of funny
don't you have
shit
to
with her.
refrigerate eggs? Yeah, that's a bit concerning now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, not easy being a juror, not easy being dismissed after hearing all this evidence, and really not an easy case to hear. Really sad when you think about what happened here. And in the end, the jury that did stay on, the jury that did deliberate, they found Alec Murdaugh guilty of the murders of his wife and son. All right. Sometimes it's the courtroom demonstrations that bring the levity to a trial. Let's go to California, where Robert Durst was at the center of one of the most complicated crime stories in years. So in 2021, he went on trial for the murder of his friend Susan Berman, who was found shot to death in her home back in 2000. Prosecutors allege that Robert Durst, the real estate heir, killed Berman so she wouldn't speak with police about what she perhaps knew regarding the disappearance of Durst's first wife, Kathy Durst, who went missing in the 1980s. Not to mention that at one point in Durst's life, he shot and killed his neighbor Morris Black when he lived out in Texas. Durst actually went to trial back in the day.
This guy killed a lot of people, right?
He was acquitted of the murder.
Isn't that
argued he acted in self-defense. But Durst pled guilty to tampering with evidence for chopping his body up. Yeah, stay with me because I know it's kind of hard to find humor in a case like this. But during his criminal trial in 2021, again for the murder of Susan Berman, a very frail and sick and wheelchair-bound Durst sat on the witness stand as his attorneys reenacted what Durst says happened between him and Morris Black inside that home. And in a moment of what is really dark humor, Durst's attorneys ended up on the floor during their reenactment, and the courtroom just erupted into laughter.
What happens next?
The gun went off.
What?
The gun went off.
Where was you and where was Morris Black when the gun
What
went off?
the hell?
Lying on the floor of the kitchen.
So you fell backwards?
Mr. Chesnoff has done his best Hollywood falling back, but still grasping the gun, finger on the trigger.
Galveston, I could get down.
And we'll stipulate that
No, this
Mr.
was
DeGuerin
dumb.
got down with him.
Seriously.
Then he won't actually have to do it.
Where's the television camera for this?
This is my favorite part of the whole trial so far.
I don't know who to root for here.
All right, Mr. Lewin, why don't you describe it? I can't see it.
So we've got Mr. DeGuerin
Wow.
playing Mr. Black.
No.
No, Bob. I'm sorry. Bob is on the right side, and they are both. Well, I describe it. Okay. I'm not sure that I want to.
I'm glad you have a mask on.
All right. So we're both on the floor. My left elbow's on the floor. My right hand's on the gun. Your right hand, Bob Durst's right hand is on the gun, on the top of the gun. Morris Black has got his.
This is totally stupid.
Bob?
Yes.
This is so
So we have
stupid.
that at the time the gun is going off, both Mr. Durst and Mr. Black are flat on the floor.
That's what was being reenacted.
Okay.
And would also be directly behind where.
All right. That wasn't funny. Okay. Well, this is funny.
To charge money that and I shouldn't have done it. I hate the fact that I did it. I'm embarrassed by it. I'm embarrassed for my son. I'm embarrassed for my family. And I don't dispute that I did it. I
understand that. But
And
you
so-
understand that we have to ask about these things because we've heard about it in a very academic paperwork manner. But every single one of these, you had to sit down and look somebody in the eye and convince them that you were on their side when you were not, correct? That's what you did in every single one of these.
I mean, every time.
Answer my question, yes or no, and then you can explain. I'll let you explain all day long.
Well, I mean, no, sir, that may or may not be true. And Mr. Waters, just to try to get through this quicker, I admit.
I know you want to get through it quicker, but we're not. So answer the question, please.
What I admit is that I misled them. I did wrong, and that I stole their money. Now, money that was not mine.
Okay, that's funny.
Money that was not mine.
Okay.
And
Sorry.
The charges that y'all brought against Pawpaw.
Okay.
So, but there also the civil case.
Paul, that was your name for Paul?
I mean, I called him Pawpaw. Maggie called him Pawpaw. Bus calls him Pawpaw.
Sure.
Roro calls him Pawpaw. I mean, that's
Roro? Who was Roro?
That's Rogan Gibson.
Okay. And this jury, of course, has heard multiple recorded statements of you during the course of this. Did you ever refer to Paul as Pawpaw during that?
I don't know.
Do you recall?
How I referred to I can say Paul if you prefer that.
No, you can call him whatever you want. I'm just asking you if you ever called him that during the course of that entire investigation. Or is that also the first time today, at least?
The charges that y'all brought against Pawpaw. So, but there also the civil case.
Paul?
So
that was your name for Paul?
I mean, I called him Pawpaw. Maggie called him Pawpaw. Bus calls him Pawpaw.
Sure.
Roro calls him Pawpaw. I mean, that's
Roro? Who was Roro?
That's Rogan Gibson.
And this jury, of course, has heard multiple recorded statements of you during the. Did you ever refer to Paul as Pawpaw during that?
I don't know.
Do you recall?
That was
how
really
I referred to. I can say Paul if you prefer that.
No, you can call him whatever you want. I'm just asking you if you ever called him that during the course of that entire investigation. Or is that also the first time today, at least?
The charges that y'all brought against Pawpaw.
Okay.
Oh my God, I could listen to that all day. Oh, hey. Here, let me see, baby. Oh, geez. Whew, that is funny stuff. So, Jerry, we can go back and watch that. You want to watch? The arraignment. It was really not a lot. I know. Those nicknames killing. Oh, like anyone's supposed to know who Roro is. Fuck off. That damn break. And look at he acts like he's all he has all these pet names for everybody, like he didn't fucking kill them. God, these people are something else, man. Like that Brooks, mowed down all those people, and then he gets up there and makes a mockery of it, in the courtroom. That kind of pisses me off that people are allowed to do that. I mean, I know you are allowed to do it, but do you guys remember Ferguson, the guy who shot all the people on the subway in New York many years ago? He defended himself, made a mockery of it. It was really sad. I mean, he was questioning people that came in there that are paraplegics now, and he killed their parents, and they have to go through his antics. I think that's shameful. It is horrible. It's so sad. Like, as a person who shot you in this courtroom, it's like, it's you. I mean, stop. It's ridiculous. So yeah, she looked like she had the way she does her makeup in jail. But let's see, because you know what, Jerry, what I was saying, Our local news had a ticker going down on the bottom saying conspiracy, but that is not what it doesn't. And I didn't hear the judge say any charge, which is so weird.
How long will it last? Really thinking it is gonna take you.
Okay, I'm going to try to find this. Yes.
It's your choice. You can go back, or you can stay with us and last forever. Your children for generations.
Hold, please, one moment. What the hell is this? Okay, that was bologna and cheese. Oh, me too. No, it's just shameful. Like, come on. That ass there, that Brooks. You know, that judge in that case had so much patience for that guy. I don't know how she did it. Because that was just fucking ridiculous. He was worse than Ferguson. Hey,
Calling number 6 on this morning's calendar. Number 6 is CR 2021. It is 00104. And number 7 is CR 2022 142. State of Arizona versus Lori Vallow. Time set. Guilty arraignment as to each case. For the state?
Your Honor, I have to state in both matters for the record, the victim is appearing virtually in the 2020. Also for the record, the next kin, we're going to appear in the 2021. We have attempted to reach them. We are unable to reach them at this point, but they were aware of this and did just want to, unfortunately, they did wish to appear.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. Counsel?
Good morning, Keith Terry and Danae Suki on behalf of Ms. and appearing in custody.
Thank you. And ma'am, could you state your full name, please?
Lori Vallow Daybell,
And your date of birth?
6/26/73.
All right, then this is the time set for the not guilty arraignment on each count. We'll start with number 6. As to number 6, ma'am, you are before the court on count 1. We'll enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Do you waive a reading?
Yes, sir.
And we'll set the matter for your next court hearings are this as follows in this case. The next court hearing will be an initial pretrial conference. That will be on January 18th. It's at 8:15 in the morning before Commissioner Garfinkel. The comprehensive pretrial conference will be on February 21. It's at 8. That's before Judge Boreski. The final trial management conference will be on March 28. That's also at 8:30 in the morning before Judge Boreski. And then the trial assignment date on this case will be on April 4th. That's at 9 o'clock in the morning, and that's before the master calendar judge. You do need to be present for the court hearings. If you fail to appear without good cause, a warrant could be issued for your arrest. I'll go ahead and affirm the current release conditions. We go to number 7. On 7, ma'am, you are also before the court for a not guilty arraignment on count 1. We'll enter not guilty plea on your behalf. We'll set the matters for the next court dates, which are.
Isn't that weird to call it a not guilty arraignment?
The initial pretrial conference will be on January 18th. It's at 8:15
Oh, I guess
in the
it's-
morning before Garfinkel.
She did have that initial arraignment in the middle of the night.
February 21.
Okay.
It's at 8:30 in the morning before Judge Boreski. The final trial management conference is March 28th.
I wanted to hear the
8:30
charges in
morning.
here.
That's also before Judge Boreski. And then your trial assignment date is April 4th. That's at 9:00 in the morning, and that's before the master calendar judge. I'll go ahead and confirm the current release conditions as to this cause as well. From the state, was there any additional issues that you wanted the court to review or discuss?
Yes, Your Honor, two things. First, these are both first-degree murder cases. The court set
Okay, yes,
trial
right there.
dates, as if they were not complex. First-degree murder cases are automatically complex cases. We would ask
Yes.
amend the dates to align with complex case 270.
See, first degree murder. Yes. And that's what it says on the website.
If I do that, will we be able to get dates today? Yeah. Okay. I can do. You wish to be heard on that issue?
Your Honor,
After you agree.
we object at this time.
All right, then, I think I'll just leave the dates the way they are now, and I'll ask the state to go ahead and file a motion before the assigned, either before the next court date or the Judge Boreski, and let them decide how to the, with respect to the dates.
Sure.
What was the other issue?
The other issue, Your Honor, was the state did file a motion and emailed it to court and counsel on Monday with regards to a protective order for the exhibits so that the state can comply with all of the protective orders that are in place in Idaho. I know defense counsel has not had a time to respond to that, so I didn't know if the court wanted to set a time before Judge Boreski so that we could deal with that issue. Obviously, we don't want to wait till the IPTC to handle that.
Sir,
We do not object to a protective order.
you do not object? All right, then. I did receive the proposed order. Defense counsel has indicated there's no objection, so the court will grant that request, and I'll sign the order immediately following the hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state has no other issues.
All right, thank you. Anything from the defense?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, then, thank you for appearing. Thanks so much. I sure wrote. Oh, it's ordered. I think I affirmed both dates. Did I not? The release condition on both? Oh, is she what? Yes.
I wondered if any of her family was.
I know I'm getting it right now. Sorry. My apologies.
Justin Lum must have been in there.
Oh, okay. I just sent one to Dina.
I remember Jodi Arias' trial here, and that was crazy. But I want to. Even though I don't even care to see her act. I know, I love that name too. That's funny. Well, I guess I'm gonna get off here and I might be back later, but outside to play. He's had enough of this in here right now. I'm gonna see, but thank you guys for watching this stuff with me. Thanks for all the tea, man. I learned some stuff today over here, boy. Craziness. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for hanging out. And I will see you all soon. Love you very much. Thank you so much. You also. You know, shut up, Hondo, and goodbye, Iram, again, wherever you.